Greetings to viewers of my YouTube channel. I welcome you all to the module 8 in Success to Gate Control Systems. In this particular module, I will be dealing with route array based problems from gate question papers pertaining to electrical engineering, electronics engineering and instrumentation engineering. I think 2 or 3 more modules it will take to cover all types of problems in route array based problems. Like the previous one, that is time response analysis, it may take more modules. That is what I indicated. So let me move on to the first problem. So this problem is taken from GATE 2020 Electrical Engineering, question number 35. Which of the following options is correct for the system shown below? So they have given a closed loop system. You know G of S, you know H of S. So the options are fourth order stable, fourth order unstable, third order stable, and third order unstable. Just by seeing the system, we can find that S square, S, therefore S power 4, fourth order system. So that is what I have indicated. Solution. So to find out G of S, H of S. So G of S, H of S means loop transfer function. So I have multiplied these two. Definitely it is S power 4, no doubt. So fourth order system. So to check the stability, we have to formulate the route array. So characteristic equation is needed for that. So 1 plus G of S, H of S equal to 0. So G of S, H of S is known. So from that 1 plus G of S, H of S equal to 0. We have written. So from this, the characteristic equation can be simplified after expanding. S power 4 plus 21 S cube plus 20 S square plus S square plus 20 equal to 0. So S term is missing. See, generally whenever any term in the characteristic equation is missing, the system can be at the most marginally stable. That we have seen in stability, concepts of stability, necessary conditions for stability. Anyway, the question is not limitedly stable. So the question is stable or unstable only. So let us investigate the characteristic equation further by forming the route array. So route array, when we have to form S power 4 coefficient, S square coefficient, then constant coefficient. So 1, 20, 20. Alternately, we have to write. So remaining elements we have to write in the next row. So S square row is 21 into 20 minus 1 into 0 divided by 21. That is this 20. And this 20, how we got? 21 into 20 minus 1 into 0 divided by 21. So that is 20. 20 into 0, 0 minus 21 into 20 divided by 20 minus 21. So minus 21 into 20 minus 0 divided by minus 21 is 20. So by finding all the first column elements of the route array, we can find that there is a negative sign in the first column. Therefore, there are two sign changes actually, but the question is not the number of sign changes. Is the system stable? It is unstable because of negative element presence in the first column of the route array. Therefore, fourth order unstable. So fourth order unstable is option C. So let us move on to the second problem. Consider a unity feedback system with the forward path transfer function S square plus S plus 1 divided by S cube plus S 2S square plus 2S plus K, where K is a positive real number. The value of K for which the system will have some of its poles on the imaginary axis is dash. So this is a question. So they are asking what is the value of K for which system will have poles on the imaginary axis. Generally, whenever you want to find out for what value of K the system cuts the imaginary axis, the best way is to go for route array. So characteristic equation as usual. So we have formed the characteristic equation 1 plus G of S, H of S equal to 0. So if we expand, simplify, take LCM, we will get this S cube plus 3S square plus 3S plus K plus 1 equal to 0. So if we form the route array, the first row is 1, 3, second row is 3K plus 1. Therefore, 3 into 3 minus 1 into K plus 1 by 3 is 8 minus K by 3. So this into this minus 3 into 0 divided by this is K plus 1. Now if we investigate first column elements of the route array, we can find a range of K for the system to be stable, but the question is not that. What is the value of K for which the system will have some of its poles on the imaginary axis? Generally, whenever we want to find out that, we should have a row of zeros. Row of zeros only indicates symmetrically located roots on S plane. Even roots on the j omega axis or imaginary axis are nothing but symmetrically located roots. So to find out the symmetrically located roots, we should have a row of zeros, or normally row of zeros should be always with odd s power row. Therefore, s power 1 row should be row of zeros when k equal to 8. Therefore, we have to form the auxiliary polynomial from this. So 3s square plus k plus 1, that is actually 3s square plus 9 equal to 0. Of course, we can find this as a square equal to minus 9 by 3, s is equal to plus or minus j root 3. But the question is not finding the roots of the imaginary axis. For what value of k we got that? When k equal to 8. So k equal to 8 is the correct answer. So option B is correct. So let us move on to the next problem. So it is taken from electrical engineering. So characteristic equation of linear time invariant system is given by. So they have given the characteristic equation straight away. The system is Bibo stable. So it is not Bibi. So the system is Bibo stable. So we should correct this as system is Bibo stable if the system is Bibo stable if a 0 less than k less than 12 by 9. Second option is k greater than 3. Third option 0 less than k less than 8 by 9. Fourth option is k greater than 6. So we have to form the Raut array as usual. So 1 3k 3 1. So as usual 3 into 3 minus 1. So the same method. So we can find that all the first column of the Raut array are determined. Just by seeing this, we can find that for the first column elements to be positive, k should be greater than 0 and this should be greater than 0. Then only system will be stable. That is what I have written here. So k greater than 0, but k cannot take any value because that is limited by this. This indicates that 3k should be less than 8 by 3 or k less than 8 by 9. So k greater than 0 from this, k less than 8 by 9 from this. Therefore, if these two conditions are to be satisfied simultaneously, k should be greater than 0, less than 8 by 9. So such an option is given in option C. So option C is the right option. What is the fourth problem? So they have given a figure wherein k by s, an integral compensator, is given in cascade with the transfer function of the system where k greater than 0. What is the value of k for which there are exactly two poles of the unity feedback system on the j omega axis? So the answer is asked corrected to two decimal places. So that means g of s is there, k by s is there. So form characteristic equation by cascading this and then 1 plus k g of s by s equal to 0. So that is what I have written, characteristic equation. So characteristic 1 plus 1 by s square plus 3s plus 2 into k by s equal to 0. So if we simplify, s cube plus 3s square plus 2s plus k equal to 0. So form Raut array. So 1, 2, 3k, same method. So to have poles on the j omega axis, first of all we should have row of zeros. We will have row of zeros only when k equal to 6. When k equal to 6, we will have 3s square plus k equal to 0, 3s square plus 6 equal to 0. Definitely we will have two poles on the j omega axis. That is very clear because 3s square plus 6 equal to 0 means s square is minus 2 or s is equal to plus or minus j root 2. Therefore, that is happening only when k equal to 6. So k equal to 6 is the right answer. So let us move to the last problem in this module. So here again they have given g of s and h of s. S plus alpha by s is h of s. This is g of s. For the closed loop system to have poles on imaginary axis, value of alpha should be equal to what? Almost similar problem in all these 5 questions if you see in this module. So 1 plus g of s h of s, we have to formulate characteristic equation, that is this. If you simplify, so formulate Raut array as usual. So we can find that we have to have a row of zeros. That is possible only when alpha equal to 9. Therefore 3s square plus 9 equal to 0 is the auxiliary equation, that is the auxiliary polynomial. Therefore s square is minus 3, so s is equal to plus or minus j root 3. Of course, plus or minus j 1.732. So this is happening only when alpha equal to 9. So if you browse through or glance through all these problems, I think 3 problems they have asked the value of k for which the system will have poles on the imaginary axis. One problem there was the range of K for stability. Then one problem it is unstable, stable or unstable. So this is stable or unstable. And this one second problem is finding K for poles on J omega axis. Range of K for stability, that is conditional stability problem. And this is again K for poles on J omega axis, K for poles on J omega axis. So we can find from the analysis that problems asked in GATE as far as route stability criterion are concerned are no way different from what we have already worked in control systems lecture series. So if you go through my lecture series in control system lecture series, that is lecture 9, video 9, similar problems are worked out, similar concepts are explained. So this particular module, whatever I have worked out, they are not worked out using different formula or different expressions or different concepts. So that is how I have approached all my solution throughout my success to gate control system modules. So I hope you will like this particular video. So if you have if you want to have a detailed study or revision of topics, so you can visit this particular video. Control system lecture series lecture 9 router with stability criterion. This URL is coming under my channel. This is the channel, Dr. C. Ganesh teaching modules. So if you have any doubts or queries or comments or feedback, please do it by sending at c.ganesh c.ganesh.sr@gmail.com. You can also WhatsApp your comments at 9994347426. So I thank you for very much for your views, sharing my videos and subscriptions. So I want you to view, watch and subscribe my future videos. Also, I would like to thank every one of you for giving the necessary support for views, shares and subscriptions. So I will meet you in the next module, that is lecture 9 control systems, not lecture 9, I'm sorry, success to gate control systems, module 9, covering the same route stability based problems from gate exam question purpose. Thank you.